This is a kaleidoscopic story of this legendary artist and the eminent cartoonist, known for his versatile talent and exclusive style. Sundaresha Iyer Gopalan, fondly familiar to the world of art lovers and humor addicts as cartoonist Gopulu, is a living legend of our times in cartooning and graphic arts. Gopulu commands a colorful track record which is marvelous and matchless. Gopulu draws his inspiration from the great South Indian illustrator Mali, who was a cult by himself with his typical style in illustrations and cartooning. Gopulu's contact with Mali in 1941 was the turning point in his life. After a brief stint in Bombay at the instance of Mali, Gopulu joined Ananda Vigadan of Madras in 1945. Gopulu had won the highest acclaim as the master cartoonist of Ananda Vigadan. Gopulu became popular with his drawings, which are touchingly sensitive, delightfully natural, sounding so traditional and subtly humorous, refreshingly domestic yet resoundingly comical, looking wisely cunning, witty and smart.
I was born in 1924 and the influence of 1930s and 40s was very much on me, and the social setup or mostly around me was Brahminical setup. The colorful, rich, happy lot of people, lot of functions, lot of marriages, lot of activities, and everything was the joint family system was very much there. So we were all happy children, happy lot, and the influence was very much on me. All in all my drawings, that I wanted to bring out that happiness that was around me in my pictures.
The secret behind Gopulu's drawings is that his pictures breathe life. And amazingly move like real life characters in the typical South Indian backdrop. The day-to-day street atmosphere in our towns, the culture and climate of middle-class families are so effectively illustrated by Gopulu in all his works out of his own experiences.
As you see in all my pictures, there will be happiness in everything. Or in all my attitude, the philosophy was to emanate happiness around, because I was influenced by that atmosphere of that middle class family in Tamil Nadu, and I was born in that. So very much it is reflected in all my drawings.
The day starts for Gopulu with early morning worship of his late Guru Mali and Bhagavan Sri Rama. He was ushered in by his Guru to the house of Tyagabrahma at Tiruvayyaru, in 1941 to do this painting for him.
This picture, Ramapattabhishekam, I drew in Tyagabrahma's house in Thiruvayaru, long back. And I stayed for 2 or 3 days while painting this picture. That was a memorable period, and that was my life starting point.
Gopulu continues the rest of his day engrossing himself in creating colorful drawings or humorous illustrations or pantomime cartoons. For the next few seconds, this commentator will cease to speak. On the contents page of Anand Vigadan, it was a popular feature that ran for 18 years regularly, in setting thereby a unique record of his own by Gopulu. Gopulu holds the world record of being the only cartoonist contributing cartoon cover designs continuously every week for 14 years non-stop from 1950. Gopulu was born at Tanjore to Umayambal and Sundaresh Iyer on the 18th of June 1924. In his childhood, Gopulu was fascinated by the famous Brihadishwara temple. It was an ideal location for flying kites. In those days, Tanjore was the granary of all the fine arts, such as music, dance, art, literature, and paintings.
Nearby my house there was a painter. When I was young, I used to go there, watch over his shoulder how he draws and all that, Rama, Krishna, and all the deities and all that. So I was also thinking that when I grow big, and then I must also be an artist. That was the starting point. Then I was studying in elementary school. In that school, there was a drawing master. He was giving art lesson to my elder brother. I was a small kid, So I used to go to his class and sit along with my brother and then watch the drawing master drawing on the board. So it was inspiring, as you know, at one of the sessions, the drawing master put a ellipse. I was wondering what he is going to do. Within the ellipse, he carved out a picture of elephant.
Humor has a way of stealing into Gopulu's life, much as he seeks to pursue it.
I think my parents wanted me to be on the railway then because my father was in railways. He was in station master at Tanjore.
His father was in the railways. His brother was in the railways. His other brother was in the railways. His brother-in-law was in the railways. His cousins too were in the railways. Perhaps that's why, says Gopulu, he derailed.
So I was the only truck which derailed out of the track. So they were, father was a little bit disappointed. Yet I was telling him then, see, I am inspired by the artists. So I want to be an artist. I'm going to be an artist, not in railways.
So, Gopulu succeeded in becoming an artist as well as a cartoonist, as deeply cherished by him. Says Gopulu, anybody can become a cartoonist if only he can mold his view and improves his sense of humor.
The cartoonist, any person can become a cartoonist, provided he put that prism called tangential point of view. That is, that gives ordinary thing into a prismatic this thing. The cartoonist looks at everything with prism eyes, or I should say in a more natural way. There are, the Sanskrit this thing, there are two things, that is Hamsa Drishti and Kaka Drishti. Hamsa Drishti is only the good things the Hamsa is supposed to take. The crow, the Kaka Drishti, they will take all the unwanted thing and other these things, wrong these things. It has a prismatic eyes. The cartoonist also picks out not the normal thing, abnormal, humorous. The point of view must provoke laughter. So he has that the potential thing to create the blast like TNT mixture. Right? That's the thing. And it provokes laughter. If laughter is there and humor is there, your body becomes light. All your nerves, you see, someone has said, it takes only few facial nerves to make you smile. Whereas if you want to be angry, whole body nerves are tuned up and you suffer by it. So why not you laugh?
For Gopulu, everyday life of the common man is the endless fountain of excellent inspiration. You may not find any humor there, but Gopulu does. For instance, some of his vintage title drawings testify this fact. The rush hour at home. the day before Diwali. A farewell to Appa. The luggage count on the railway platform. Film shooting on a location. The typical South Indian wedding scene. The bangle selection.
Washington wedding. The illustrations for that story was a roaring success, and it was a story about a South Indian Tamil marriage is conducted in Washington, New York, Washington, USA, and the atmosphere and the Brahmins, the Ayers, and the ladies all were taken in plane, and the marriage was celebrated there. And before the marriage, some ladies were doing preparing applums, preparing jewels, this thing, that thing, and making rangoli on the floor. Those pictures were very well enjoyed by everyone.
Albeit a patron of humor in the first place, Gopulu has enthralled in portraying Navarasa in the expressions of his charming women. Shanta, Srungara, Bhibhatsa, Bhayanaka, Adbhuta, Raudra, Veera, Hasya, Karuna. Gopulu offers his mythical wonders by taking you on a mystic journey into the celestial world of his colorful creation, showing Goddess Saraswati, playful Balakrishna, Shiva and Parvati, their progeny Kumara and Ganesha, the birth of Sita, charming Nandagopala, and bubbling Balamuruga, youthful goddess Lakshmi, heavenly fair of angels for Brahma, the ocean of milk floating Seshasena at rest, Maheshwara as Nataraja in his classic Tandava pose. And Parvati. Green is his favorite color. Gopulu finds a great relief in moving around his natural treasure. In musing a while and even shaking hands with his tender friends occasionally. If you were to pluck a flower from here, it would have its own colorful story to tell you. and ever leave here would offer a joke or a cartoon to entertain you. Nature has always influenced Gopulu in adding ornate splendor to his colorful creations. Let's walk down the corridors of history, so lively laid by Gopulu in his own inimitable style. The clatter of lances clashing, the frenzied cries of war. Chandragupta Maurya and Chanakya. Ashoka's renunciation of war after the Battle of Kalinga. The Islamic invasion by Muhammad Ghazni. The first meeting between the British and Shah Jahan. Mahatma Gandhi's era of nationalism. The Indian independence. And if that's not enough, take a look at the forgotten moments in the pages of history. Vijayanagar Empire. The installation of Virupaksha Deva by Emperor Sri Krishna Devaraya. The flowing riches in the streets of Vijayanagara. The golden era of South Indian culture and arts. Tillana Mohanambal. Many a love story is buried in the yellowing pages of the ancient literature, but Gopulu brought a few to life, such as this matchless masterpiece. The women in Gopulu's life. Sling. Even as he succeeded as a cartoonist in the social climate, Gopulu had performed profoundly in the political arena too. Political cartooning was like piercing a needle into a banana for Gopulu, who came past the diamond jubilee year of his eventful life, was honored by the Tamil Nadu state government with the prestigious Kalai Mamuni title for his monumental efforts and memorable achievements in the field of